Hello everyone, Zach Barnes here for the WT Sports Network, welcoming you to this week's edition of Heard That and to 2017. That's right, it's that time of the year where pretty much everybody's going to write the wrong date at least twice a day. But right before 2017 came around, the Corner Buff and Lady Buff basketball had successful nights in their final conference games of the year. First on Friday night, the Lady Buffs took on University of the Southwest and got a big 97-33 win. Freshman Lexi Hightower ended up leading in points on the night, hitting a career high of 20.
Yeah, it was we call it a tune-up game, make sure we still have our legs underneath us as we head into conference play. When you get into conference play, everybody will need to step up, and so I thought that game against University of Southwest allowed everyone to play, get minutes. Even our young kids, we need them to play and stay confident, be confident while they're out there on the court.
Did you like what you saw from Lexi?
I always like what I see from Lexi. She's a young kid that she just needs the ball in her hands. She needs playing experience. The more she relaxes out on the court, I think the more we're going to see from her.
And then the next afternoon on Saturday, another career high was set, this time by David Chavovic, hitting 36 points as the Buffs ended up with another big win. Buffs ended up winning 95-63 over Oklahoma City in their final non-conference game.
The experience. I think experience is a big factor. David Chavovic was a great player as a freshman of the year, but he's a lot better player now. And in our system, he's gotten better, but I give him all the credit because he's really worked at it. Same thing with Tommy Gove, Eric Mosley, Ryland Gerber, Ryan Quaid, Carl White. All those guys have really put the effort and the work in, and they really buy into the system, and they're playing well together. And then you add some new players like a Drew Evans, Skylar O'Laughlin. You really have a very good team.
After the weekend, Buffs at 15-1 on their record, Lady Buffs at 9-4, as now for the rest of the season they have nothing left but conference games. Up next for both teams, they'll hit the road this weekend. On Thursday, they will see Midwestern State. The girls' game will start at 5:30. The guys will start at 7:30. And then on Saturday, they will see Cameron. Women's game starts at 2. Men's game starts at 4.
Midwestern's never down and out. They're a team that's will always be prepared for us, and they're a great rival game for us, close by, proximity-wise. So, they have some new faces this year, and they had a really good game the last game that they played in. So I think they have a little momentum going into our game, and we'll have to be ready for them. And then Cameron, we saw them in our Thanksgiving tournament here a little bit, and they are just fast as lightning. There's no other way to say it, and they can shoot the ball really well. So we will have our hands full these next 2 games.
Yeah, they've lost a few players to graduation and some other things, but they were picked to win the conference, I believe. They hosted the regional last year, so they're the best team in this region. And it's, they're very good, and it's going to be tough to go over there and win. You just don't go to Wichita Falls and pick up too many wins, and Nelson's a very good coach, so we're going to have our hands full, but we're looking forward to the opportunity to going over there and continue our winning streak and try to go 4-0 in the conference. Exactly right. There is a little revenge factor there. They knocked us out. We needed to win that conference tournament to get into the regional, and so Cameron's been playing very well. Cameron, Midwestern, there's 8 teams in our conference, I think, that are regional contenders, and these are definitely 2 games. If we can go get these 2 games on the road, that really helps us, sets us up to get into regional play. So they're going to be very tough games, but we're looking forward to it.
We'd like to thank you for joining us this week on Heard That for the WT Sports Network. I'm Zach Barnes, and don't forget to keep up with your favorite Buff and Lady Buff sports on GoBuffsGo.com and back here every Wednesday on Heard That.